Whenever NASCAR goes racing, we like to make some predictions. So Dustin, Parker, and I will give you ours for this weekend. And what we thought we'd do is we give you the one that is maybe a little bit out there and one that is maybe a little more realistic. So I'll start with my realistic prediction. Martin Truex Jr. is going to be hard to beat on this street course. Every street course he does, every road course he does, he seems to have a real knack for the rights and the lefts. Ovals, we know that too. And just where he's been lately in his own headspace has been a very good place. Multiple wins, headed to the playoffs with playoff points piling up. Martin Truex Jr. is in a good spot. Now, for the slightly outlandish, and I do this for you conspiracy theory folks out there, Bubba Wallace wins this race. Now, why is that outlandish or why is that somewhat strange? He doesn't really like road courses or street courses. He's been defiant against them for years. He's gotten much, much better at them and has proven that he can do well. But I mean, he was there for the announcement of this race, and McDonald's is all over this event here too. So I think for everything to work together, you know how it works in NASCAR. Every once in a while, everything flows together. Bubba Wallace to victory lane.
I like that pick. That's a good one. I can see it happening. This street course is a lot of unknowns, but I think if you have to have a favorite, you got to pick AJ Allmendinger because he is just one of the best stock car road racers in the world right now. And this place just lends to all his strengths in terms of being technical, his ability to hustle, and really just knowing that he's probably going to put this pressure on himself to say, hey, this is an opportunity to go win. I have more experience doing this type of racing, and I'm one of the best at this type of racing. So I really think you have to look at AJ Allmendinger as your favorite going into this Chicago street course. Expect him to be really fast in practice, even as the track is gaining grip each and every lap, and I expect him to qualify right up in the top 5, and then we'll see how the race plays out for him. My outlandish pick is not that outlandish. Chris Buescher, because he has been so good on the road courses, so consistent. He's scored some of the most points over the last couple of years at road courses. I think he could sneak up on a lot of these competitors, just knowing his road course acumen. I think he's one of those drivers that can keep a car very clean through chaos, which may be the case here in the street course. So if I look for a driver that is hanging out in that top 10, gets a lucky break through a caution or some craziness on the racetrack, gets a lead, he's not going to give it up. Chris Buescher could be our winner.
Well, I'll tell you what, Parker, it's a nice pick, but I'm going with Tyler Reddick as the guy to really kind of keep an eye on. In the last calendar year, he's won 3 road course races. He's won at Road America, he's won at Indianapolis, and he won earlier this year at COTA. He's the guy that has really come through and really made himself a better driver on road courses. And he really will be tested here this weekend, but I think he passes the test. Now, for my outside pick, Parker, you mentioned Chris Buescher, which is certainly somebody to keep an eye on. I'm going to go to his teammate at RFK Racing. I'm going to go with Brad Keselowski, who's never won a road course race. And I'm projecting chaos on Sunday with, accidents, maybe a little bit of rain, a little bit of challenges for everybody out there. And I just kind of see Brad just kind of weaving his way through and finding his way to the checkered flag as my pick that's really out there. But I'll tell you what, folks, to find out, take a look at what's going to happen this weekend. Saturday, Parker will be racing in the Xfinity race on USA, and then Sunday, see which of our picks comes through on NBC and Peacock here from Chicago.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.